Hello and welcome. My name is Urs and I'm one of the managing partners of WHVP. We are a Swiss-based asset management company specialized in servicing American clients. If you ever asked yourself what to consider before starting to invest, this is for you. In the next couple of minutes, I will share with you 3 points which we think are important to consider before starting to invest. These are your financial situation, your time horizon, and your willingness and ability to get yourself involved in the investment process. So let's start with your financial situation. When thinking about your financial situation, I recommend to sit down, take a piece of paper and write down what you have. Write down your assets. So there might be a house, a savings account, there might be IRAs, or you already have an invested portfolio. But do not forget the liabilities. So there might be a mortgage too, or a student loan you still have to pay off. Once you have done that, think about the cash flows as well. So what kind of cash flowing into your accounts and out of your accounts? So what bills do you have to cover? What is your salary? Is it likely to increase or to decrease or to end because you're close to retirement? And also think about if there are additional payments. So for example, if you have a portfolio already, there might be dividends, or you might be a beneficiary of a trust where there are regular payments. If you have everything together, you can move to the next point, which is your time horizon. Most people think about their age if they think about their time horizon. But there are more things to consider. So there is your standard of living. There are goals you have. So for example, if you plan to buy a house, or if you need a bigger car because you start a family, these are events that affect your time horizon. And also think about, for whom do you invest? Do you invest for yourself so that you eventually can treat yourself, buy yourself a sports car, or go for vacations? Or do you invest for your family so that your kids eventually can go to college? Or one step further, do you even invest for the next generation? If you thought about all of that, you can move to the point where the question is, what is your willingness and your ability to get yourself involved in the investment process? When doing so, start with a very simple question. Do you enjoy to invest your own money? What does it mean? Do you enjoy to do the research, to look up companies, to look at numbers, at balance sheets, at management, so to come up with ideas and to do the investment and to track the markets and the companies that you're invested in? If the answer to these questions is yes, then ask yourself, do you also have the capacity to do so? So if you have a job and a family, you might not have the capacity to do so. So it might make sense to work with a professional after all. And also ask yourself what kind of investor you are. If you get nervous very easily, if markets drop and you're not able to differentiate between good companies and companies where it makes sense to cut losses, then it might make sense to work with a professional. And also ask yourself, what kind of approach do you follow? So what kind of investment approach do you have? Because different approaches exist and different approaches work in different times. So it might make sense, even so if you have the fun and if you have the capacity to invest your own money, to work with another party who might have another investment approach. So with this framework, with these 3 points, I hope I give you some foundation, some basics to think about before making a decision. Thank you very much for watching this video and I wish you a great day.